Cincinnati, great American ballpark and a city steeped in baseball history. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And going for the Reds in this one, Hunter Green.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Parker Meadows.
Parker Meadows.
Just off the outside edge. And we're underway here in Cincinnati. Next offering is fouled back. And a 1-1. Out to short. And an easy out to start the game. And let's take a look at the lineup. Seeing plenty of left-handed bats in this lineup against a righty on the hill.
Yeah, they're looking to ambush, and you wonder if it's going to lead to a big game for them or not. Certainly, it's a nice boost of confidence to think you can get to that pitcher on the mound with all those lefties in the lineup, and with that extra split second they have to react. We'll see how it shakes out here.
Gleyber Torres now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Green, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and a cape. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Batting third, left fielder Riley Green.
Two down, bases empty. Now the left fielder Riley Green. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Breaking ball inside. And the count even 1-1. And there's a ball.
2-1.
Two outs, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He sends it out of here. The Tigers get on the board first. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Two outs, nobody on. And next is the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed. Green, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
3-0 down. And there's the automatic. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I like
out towards right center. That's well struck. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but he'll take that swing and that result every time.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark. And on the mound in this one, Tarek Skubal.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
The wind of the pitch. Well struck right field. And it's gone. He made him pay for that one. And this game is tied. It's 1-1.
This crowd is on fire right now. They're going nuts thanks to that home run. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. The shortstop takes the ball.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors. The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 2. That's down and in. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Batting third.
In now for the Reds, Matt McClain. And he takes a strike. And a foul ball.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Next offering upstairs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. De La Cruz gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Pitch misses inside. 1-0.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there. And the count 1-1. Swing and a ball popped up. Torres brings it in. Runner tags at second. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone. Here's the lineup for the Reds. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And there's a ball. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Spencer Steer in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Swing and a miss, 99. How do you do?
3 balls, 2 strikes.
The other way, and that's a fair ball. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1. Throw is low, and it gets by.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you. Just got to battle.
So digging in, Spencer Steer. That one outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Clips the corner, and the count 1-1.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
On the ground to third, might be 2. Slings to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We move to the second here in Cincinnati. It's the Reds 2 and the Tigers 1. Back here in Cincinnati, new inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Colt Keith. Green back to work. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Candelario makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 down.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Jace Young.
Now, Jace Young. Fastball for a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed to pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Started after it, appeal to third, and that's a swing according to umpire Ed Drummond. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
And up next for Detroit, Jake Rogers. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. On the ground, right side. And the Tigers retired 1-2-3. Tigers are shut down there. They're down 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Jeimer Candelario.
Candelario.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
That hanging breaking
Batting
ball
eighth,
looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that until his next at bat.
And now it's Gavin Lux. Just missed. And that one is lifted in the air. Meadows pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are two down.
Batting ninth, left fielder, Austin
2 outs,
Hayes.
base is empty. And now it's Austin Hayes. Edge of the zone, called a strike. 0-1.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And a swing and a miss.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Got him swinging. Nobody left for Cincinnati as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. And that one missing low. Next offering is fouled back. And that's outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And he grounds one to the right side. In plenty of time to first, and one away in the top of the third.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Parker Meadows digs in now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Out to center. Friedel settles underneath it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Here is Gleyber Torres. Fly to left his first time. And that one upstairs, ball 1. That's down and in. Two outs. That one at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And now it's filled up.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
High fly ball out to left field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now the center fielder, TJ Friedel.
TJ Friedel.
The wind and the pitch. That's off the mark. Ball 1. That one the other way. Oh, he gloves it.
That swing right
Now
there tells me he's seeing the ball
shortstop,
pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds, worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And that misses. And that is ball one.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
That one inside, and it's 2-0. One out, bases empty.
Here we
2-0,
go.
check swing, appeal to first, no swing. And a 3-0 finds the zone. Way out front for strike two.
3-2.
Payoff pitch. That one ripped right center field. Back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
One out, runner at second. Now it's the second baseman, Matt McClain. That clips the zone. Strike one. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Outside low, and now it's even 1-1. That one to first, Keith. And he handles it himself for the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do.
Now
Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Tyler Stevenson getting ready to hit. And that clips the inside corner.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Runner at third, 2 away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Stays alive. Next pitch is outside. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. No runs, one hit, a double, no errors. American Ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. And that's in the dirt.
Well, these Tigers just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
On the ground, and foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fights it off, he'll see another. And downstairs. A Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. From his knees, the throw. And that's a great play for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
That was an impressive diving stop. Singy, let's dive into the numbers. Statcast, the symbol.
Yeah, but with a really good effort just to get his glove to the ball. He found a way to do it and just produce a strong throw as well. So that right there is a great play all the way around. Just really smooth.
And now, Kerry Carpenter. First pitch, and he just misses. Carpenter, 27 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. And that one upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swings through that one for strike one.
3-1.
The Tigers trailing by a run, top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
So up next, Matt Vierling grounded out his first time. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And the 1-0. And another ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Just missed.
3-1.
To the right side. Fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Tigers fail to make any noise, and they trail it here 2-1. Back here in Cincinnati, bottom of the 4th, and stepping in is the speedy Stuart Fairchild. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
Well, these Reds showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Swing and a foul out of play. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's off the inside edge. 1-1.
Poog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Fastball for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
1 down, base is empty. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
And it remains 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Upstairs.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Vierland right there to make the grab. That's out number 2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. Hit hard, base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
2 outs, runner at first. Gavin Lux, the next to hit for the Reds. That clips a corner. Candelario off of first with 2 away. Late on that fastball.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swings and misses. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Reds leave 1. They lead it 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark.
Leading off
and
for
here is
Detroit,
Colt
first baseman
Keith.
Colt Keith.
Green back to work. Just missed.
Well, these Tigers, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
There's a strike, and it's 2-1.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Struck him out looking. Jace Young, the next to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That missed by a lot, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do? Popped up. Candelario. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. Grounded out his first time up. That's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
1-1.
Next offering is downstairs.
2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. Down in order go the Tigers. And our score remains 2-1. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Austin Hayes. Swing and a ground ball. Handles, throws to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Now batting, center fielder, TJ Friedel.
So digging in, TJ Friedel. He's already homered in this game. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Outside with a breaking ball.
Whoa.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And a big swing and a miss.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, shortstop, Ellie De La
Here's the
Cruz.
shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. That one a little bit high. Ball one.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Reds go down quietly, but they still lead it 2-1. Back here at Great American Ballpark, top 6. And the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that one is downstairs. And the count is 1-1. That clips the corner.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Upstairs. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So up next, Parker Meadows. 0 for 2 in this one. Right down to shoot, and it's 0-1. Popped up. Candelario in position. Makes the grab for the second out.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Torres up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Two outs. Not even close there. Ball 2. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Reds 2 and the Tigers 1. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now Matt McLean. Breaking ball misses down and away. Action in the pen down there. Tommy Canely getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Holton warming up as well. And that's in the dirt. And the count is 2-0. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Tarek Skubal is done, and he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back.
Now pitching for
Tommy
Detroit.
Canely into the
Number
game.
43.
Just trying to keep this one close
Tommy
here,
Canely.
and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Tyler Stevenson. That misses. Ball 1. Nobody out. Runner at first. Runner on the move. That one fouled off. The 1-1. Fastball is outside. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. That one close, ruled the ball. And that's ball 3.
Just missing off the plate there according to the umpire, and out there on the mound maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
Fairchild stands in now and watches strike 1.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
Next offering is in for a strike. McLean, the lead runner, out at second. Stevenson at first with no outs. Got him looking. And there's one down.
Oh, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off the shoulder. And you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
So digging in, Spencer Steer. And a swing and a miss.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, one out. And delivers outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Liner snagged it first. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. Here's Riley Green. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
And a pitch. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Just missed. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Taylor Rogers appears to be getting loose. Pagan getting cranked up as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. But you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Carpenter in the box again, takes a strike.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
One down, base is empty. And that is out of play.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Fouled off down the right side. Trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ball 2. 2-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tyler Holt.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. 1 for 2.
Baseman Jamer Candelario.
Holton measures 6 feet 2 inches, 28 years old, and he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2018. Check swing, called strike. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, not much you can argue with there as a hitter. That pitch was dotted on the inside corner of the plate. I think even if he swings the bat, it blows him up and not really able to do anything with it anyhow. I think if you see that early, then perhaps you can pull those hands a little bit tighter and get the fat part of the bat to it. But I'd say overall, you just have to tip your cap on that one. Great execution.
And it's fouled away. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the
Now
benefits, the
batting, left
advantages of
fielder,
relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And there's a foul ball. Ball one there. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. So they make short work of him there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Reds 2 and the Tigers 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Taylor Rogers.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well,
one-run game. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. And he takes one right on the black. 0-1.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
The Tigers going with the pinch hitter, Andy Ibanez.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
And that's in there for strike 1. And a base hit on the line. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
1 down, and here's the catcher, Jake Rogers.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit, and no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-0.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Into the outfield, base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
Now batting,
Back-to-back base hits. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Trey Sweeney will hit next. Outfielders playing shallow. Corners are in, trying to cut down the runner at third. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags from third. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly. Tie game here in the eighth.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Meadows in the box now. Takes strike one. Activity in the bullpen. Alexis Diaz getting ready to go. Mole also getting ready. Swings through that one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Line drive, that's a base hit. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Taylor Rogers departs, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Emilio Pagan gets the call from the pen.
Emilio Pagan.
Here's Gleyber Torres. 0 for 3 in this one. Splits the plate, and that is strike one. Go-ahead run at second, and we're in the top of the eighth. The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it. Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Got it! That ends the inning, and they limit the damage.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
It's a new sheriff in town. Everybody get up, get down and
On to the bottom of the eighth. Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedel.
This is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And that's outside.
1 ball, no strike. Hey! 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit weakly on the ground. Torres tosses to first. One gone at the bottom of the eighth.
Now batting, shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz digs in now.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
This one in the air, right field. Veerland on the move. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Matt McClain.
Now at the plate, Matt McClain. In there at the knees. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Runner at first with 2 away. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Strike 2.
Down 0-2 in the count against a guy like this with 5 pitches in his arsenal. Better be ready to throw the bat at the baseball.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
In the air, center field. Meadows under it. He's got it. That is the inning. So 1 left for Cincinnati. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Back here in Cincinnati, now the left fielder Riley Green. And takes low for ball 1. Just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And a big swing and a miss.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
That catches the outside corner, and that is strike 2. That one 95 to finish him off.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate. When you're looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And a fastball zipped on the inside corner just locks you up.
And next to hit for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. 1 for 3. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Really important at bat coming up now.
Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. On the ground right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the first baseman, Colt Keith. And there's a strike.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. In to score from third. And it's an RBI single. And in the ninth, they take the lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
2 outs, runner on first. And next up for the Tigers, Andy Ibanez. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
Strike.
In there at the knees for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Tony Santillan up and throwing for Terry Francona. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Outside low. And a count 1-2. Line drive. That's a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Now batting, catcher Jake Rogers.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball one. That's out to center field. Friedel under it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. And here comes the closer, Bo Brisky.
Now, this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the 1-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
For the Reds.
So digging in,
Right
Stuart
fielder,
Fairchild.
Stuart Fairchild.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
That one missed.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late. Oh, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
1-run game, bottom 9. Yeah, that's fouled off. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 2-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. On the ground to short. And he'll just eat it. That's an infield single.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
And a sac bunt here. Keith. They put the tag on him, and he gets the job done.
Now batting, third baseman Jamer Candelario.
Jamer Candelario, the next to hit for the Reds. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Outside with a breaking ball. So the tying run at second. Ripped to first, caught.
Well, that had RBI knock written all over it. Put a great swing on it, put a nice job on the infield to react and bring it down.
Next for Cincinnati, Gavin Lux. Trying to deliver as the hero.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Now this is a rocket to left, and that'll do it. The Tigers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the 9th on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.